there is right down here the mention of a Pope Paulo V. And I was like, all right, you've mentioned a historical figure to me. I'm gonna have to go Google him. It's what I do when I theorize. Here, as you can see, this is Pope Paul V, Bishop of Rome, from 1605 to 1621. So that's the time frame that the artifacts that were mentioned here were made. And I'm not that far down. Oh, what's that? He was made cardinal priest of Saint Eusebio. Eusebio? I recognize that name from episode 0 of Calamidade. And he was the neighbor of the people they were talking about when looking for the whole devil stuff in episode 0, the neighbor of Elsa, who obviously had the kid with Juan and the devil show, devil circus. This is Google Translate. And who was also very sus with the radio and Anfitrião and the truth is in the radio and stuff. Obviously, seeing as this is a Sangi season, it would make sense that there's gonna be more about this whole devil show, devil circus, and I feel like it could be a coincidence.
Vá, alguma coisa. Mas uma coisa chama sua atenção. No meio de toda essa iconografia religiosa, você vê alguns pôsteres na parede que você não tinha visto antes. São pôsteres de propaganda porque o circo chegou na cidade.
Ah, não! Que filho da puta! O circo está na cidade, uma experiência que você irá lembrar até mesmo depois dos anos 2000.
So, this, coupled with something that Lattice mentioned to me, look, I screenshot it, that people had been pointing out that the poster for the PSIKOLERA, it mentions Você não vai esquecer desse show, which is similar to what was said when the Circo do Diabo returned with like a show you'll remember forever or for the ages. The whole thing we know of the original Circo do Diabo was that like people died, blood, macabre shit everywhere. And the season of this being called HEXATOMBE, which is a wordplay, probably a wordplay on hecatombe, which was a sacrifice to the gods in ancient Greek, where supposedly they would have sacrificed 1,000 oxes, but often less than that, at like very special occasions to like thank them. Hexa, of course, meaning 6. Everybody knows this. We're just going through it all just to have it all nice little bow. Would make sense if the circus originally, and potentially now the show, was meant as a giant big sacrificial moment in order to either please or invocate o Diabo.
A visão de você se distorce por um momento, como se o mundo fosse formado de pequenos rabiscos vermelhos violentos. Algo que poderia ser descrito como infinitas vozes gritando em sofrimento, acompanhadas da batida de um sino. E com esse som, o amontoado de corpos se abre violentamente, formando um círculo no chão, quase como o mesmo movimento agressivo que eles tinham feito no mosh pit. Mas no centro, algo impossível aparece. Ao invés de conseguirem enxergar o chão que era para estar ali embaixo, vocês veem uma enorme boca formada de dentes, uma biomassa vermelha, asquerosa, e os corpos dos mortos sendo consumidos. Vocês conseguiram. Vocês abriram o portal.
And, furthermore, in Natal Macabro, there is the the mention of something being a preparation for something bigger. And of course, in the intro speech Selbig gave, speaking about something big is returning. So basically, I'm thinking that the show tonight that we're all going to willingly, despite knowing this, because that's what the paranormal does to you. It makes you run into the danger that's screaming at you, you're gonna die. Because you just kind of have to know, you know? You have to know. And I think it's gonna be a giant, big old massacre. And it's gonna be, like, in the place that the circus was doing back then. And we're gonna be learning more about that, what that was. And I think it's gonna be a step in like a bigger chain of rituals and chain reactions, which the ritual of the whole this one, the coffin memory weird shit is also a part of.
Você percebe no meio de todas das coisas da mochila que ele tem várias penas de pássaros e canetas que que são canetas que ele usa para fazer esses mapas.
Isso aqui não é o...
E ele acorda.
Olha,
A equipe, eles mataram todos eles.